One of the most challenging questions I get from my subscribers is what niche should they pick? Now, a freelance writing niche can make or break you. I'm finding more and more nowadays that if you pigeonhole yourself to sort of like this generalized writer that can write anything from blog posts to case studies to health and tech, aren't landing consistent work, high-paying work, and they're not making a living from their writing. So if you want to have a sustainable freelance writing business like I do, so my suggestion is to find a freelance writing niche that will pay you big bucks. So in this lesson, I'm going to share with you 20 easy freelance writing niches for beginners. These are proven niches that make money in 2023, and I'm going to dissect them based on themes. So the first big chunk are recession-proof writing niches. You definitely want to pay attention to these types of niches because they will always be needed in any time of the year, even through a recession or even something like a pandemic. All right, so I want you to pay attention to these types of niches. Now, the first one is education. Now, education will never go away regarding curriculums, regarding course lessons, marketing material for other products. So for example, if I searched the top education tools for elementary kids, these are all types of companies that you can look into to see if they need a writer, a B2B writer, to help them market their product to the schools. Now, these are just apps, but you might find other tools along the way with these websites here. So these are learning tools here. And I use tools. I mean, you can put top education products to see if that helps. These are toys. So toy companies, definitely, they want to gear towards education. These are all toys and gift ideas. So take the time to find different words to see what works. I mean, if you are familiar with the school system, if you're a teacher, then you know the type of materials that you use, that you can find those companies and see if they have marketing materials so that you can be a writer. So education, top niche. The next one is finance. This is another recession-proof niche. So, I want you to think saving money. You can even go, the frugal route, or you can do more of the passive income route. You can look at debt and loans as a finance writer. These are topics. There are so many topics, and you can definitely use Google to help you. So if I go and Google the most profitable topics in the finance niche, you can see saving money, investing is huge. Here's debt, retirement. That's something new that you can definitely focus on. There's personal finance just for students. That's big. So there's definitely lots here. There's 18. So you can go and look at all the other ones here. Here's 43 here. So you can definitely look if finance is your thing, even if it's not, if you're sort of interested in those topics, look and see if there's something that you can write about that you're interested in. And then from there, look at the companies that are about that topic. And then from there, look and see if they have marketing materials. So you can do some cold pitching, right? This is where you can start narrowing down your niche to find the perfect client for you. The next recession-proof niche is healthcare. Now, health is definitely big no matter if people are struggling with getting healthcare or not. As a writer, though, you can provide expert type of content, especially if you are experienced. So with healthcare, you can even go with like dentistry. So you can write content for other dentists in the B2B niche. So products that dentists need, you can be that writer for them. So think about it in that way. In the B2B niche, which is business to business, you can definitely make more money. So all of these niches can lean towards business to business, B2B, or B2C, business to consumer. Business to consumer is more lifestyle. You can make good money, but generally it's not that consistent. With B2B writing, it is much more consistent and higher paying. The next one is utilities. So think of, your gas bill, your electric bill. Look into those and the next one is insurance. So you have utilities and insurance companies. So that is a nice little niche that you can look into and find companies to write for. The next recession-proof niche are vices. So think alcohol, guns, gun control, things like that. People, no matter what time of the season it is, if it's a pandemic or not, if it's recession or not, there are going to be vices and you can be the writer for those companies. The next recession-proof niche is mental health, especially during rough times. You're going to see a surge in in anxiety, depression, other type of mental health issues. And then you could be the voice for that community as a writer, right? So those are the first sort of theme for these niches that are easy to start and they're for beginners. So recession-proof niches. Now I'm going to really work with our ones that are proven through a marketing survey. So this is the Interactive Advertising Bureau Marketing Outlook Survey. So you can see here, I'll put a link to this down below. What they do is they survey big brands so that advertisers and marketers get the perspectives that they need for opportunities and strategies. So you can see here, it has all these things for growth, the summary, great stuff here. So you can see here the percent change projected 2023 ad spend versus 2022 by category. Every digital channel is projected to post and spend growth in these areas here. If we look closely here, these are the top niches to get into. Even though auto is on a downward trend, it is still one to consider. So again, I talked about B2B. B2B is by itself is just huge. And from B2B, you can be a B2B travel writer, B2B restaurant writer, financial service, like all of these. But B2B in general is having a growth. And so you might want to really define yourself as a B2B writer. Next is travel. Travel is getting a surge. So this is a lifestyle niche. You can definitely work on being a travel writer, even like merge these two niches together, restaurant and travel. People want to know the best places, the best beer in a city, the best restaurants in a city, things like that. So you can definitely work in this little industry here. You have a lot of growth potential. And, if you market yourself more of a journalist, you can get good money, like dollar per words for these types of content, especially for magazines. We talked about finance. I didn't talk about tech. So tech is growing as well. So think of being a IT tech writer kind of thing. Plug this into Google, see what kind of topics are around technology. There's ed tech, fintech, lots of different types of tech that you can get into. There's retail. So I know some writers that cater towards e-commerce. So that is a huge niche that you can make lots of money. The next one is CPG or consumer packaged goods. So, think of your shampoo, think of soaps, toothpaste, things like that. That's definitely on the rise. People need these goods. I can even include that as far as something in the recession proof. Like there's always going to be goods and services that people need. Survey here in this theme of the Outlook Marketing Survey that you can definitely do lifestyle writing, B2C writing, or even B2B writing with consumer product goods. Health and wellness, we talked a little bit about healthcare and mental health, but health and wellness in general, you can really find some specific sub niches. Eco health, you can do more health for kids, health for the elderly. You can really find a nice audience and type of content in this huge industry. And then there's also, apparel, fashion, and luxury. So think beauty, think perfume, think fashion. Again, another lifestyle writing niche that can pay big bucks, especially if you narrow down to B2B and do some copywriting. So tech is big in beauty. So you can find those companies that are tech beauty companies and see if they need writers. So again, it's just finding the right industry and then the right niche that you can write about for the right audience. All right, and then the last theme that we're going to sort of talk about are the copywriting niches. Think about your writing niche and how you can apply it to copywriting. So if you do blog posts and your clients have you do keywords, then market yourself as an SEO copywriter. If you do blog post writing on your writer website, call yourself a blog and article copywriter. Right? You're going to attract a different audience. They might require you to do specific things like call to actions, like brand messaging, product details. Those are things that you can do definitely as a beginner writer. If you know the company, that's all you need to do is take some time to learn about the company's product or service. So I talked about e-commerce. So with retail, you can do e-commerce specifically. You can think of Shopify as a big commerce company, and there's lots of writers that write for Shopify. So they definitely hire writers. So think about how you can position yourself so that you can pitch your services to a company like Shopify. and get hired. And then there's sales page writing and email writing. Sales page writing might take a little bit of practice as a beginner, but all you got to do is write it out in practice. You can definitely read blog posts about sales page writing. You can look at sales page examples. All of those can help you be a better sales page writer. Same thing with email. You can look at the emails that you're getting right now, marketing emails. I have tons of marketing emails that I can look through to help me with my email writing. You can also look at resources, books and things about email marketing. So those were the top easy freelance writing niches for 2023. I hope that helped you. Let me know in the comments below if you found a writing niche from this video that you're interested in. I might have some resources for you. So always make sure to check out my free email course. It's called Get Paid to Write. It's a free 6-day email course. And make sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.